Hey guys, welcome back to the lore classroom. We are trying something different. We are going to choose our faces and it'll be great. We decided we wanted to do this instead. So I'm Will. This is Kate.
Hey.
Also known as Dr. Bub No, you're Dr. Bub and I'm
The professor.
The professor. Perfect. All right.
Starting off strong.
Today we're talking about Wonder Man. We just finished it and we have a lot of thoughts.
Yeah. Lots of thoughts.
Okay, well, let's start with the basics. What did you think overall? Quality, did you like it?
It was fun. I thought it was very quality. I mean, it was cool. It was very film, and people like that. They want to feel like they're a part of the industry when they're not.
Gosh.
And that's cool and fun.
For those that don't know, the professor works in the film industry. Not really. But I, have some roles in some things sometimes. And going into a Marvel show, which is usually the thing I watch to get away from the real world
Unwind.
And work and jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And the first episode is, oh gosh, you're not doing enough to get into the industry, was hit me right over the head with a spatula. That was overwhelming.
Yeah.
But good, and to see him succeed felt good.
It got more hopeful throughout, I think.
The quality was there too. It was honestly good the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Would I say that, like all these other people, it's the best show since Loki or the best show since WandaVision? No.
No, not at all.
No, I like Hawkeye.
That's so true.
I still like Hawkeye. I like Hawkeye a lot. I think Moon Knight is good.
It's great. And fun.
I'm trying to think of one other. The rest are medium. If we're talking live action only, none of the rest. So quality was great. As for a Marvel project, it wasn't very Marvel. If we're doing the scale of quality and coded for the thing that it's coded in, like Andor the show is at the top of the quality list and very low on the Star Wars list. There's no Jedi, lightsabers, the Force, Yoda, Wookiees, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This didn't have a lot of Marvel to it.
Which will mean it'll be low on the iconic list.
I think so, but I think a lot of people watched it because they heard it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe not tons, but Doomsday's getting people excited for it, I guess. It's low in my favorite, or medium in my favorites. I think you ranked it medium to high.
Did I?
Yeah.
That would be a choice. I enjoyed it. Well, I like friendship shows, and this was very much a friendship show.
Well, let's talk about the friendship.
As it boils down, it became they were just buddies, and they were trying to make it, and they were...
Yes.
It was sweet.
Well, the return of Trevor is a bit weird. We released a video already of everything you need to watch before Wonder Man, and most of the video was Trevor Slattery, the fake Mandarin, who's very important to this show. After 2013, I didn't think I'd see him again. Iron Man 3, great movie. Frustrating for comic fans. But then again, this character is frustrating for comic fans.
Bait and switch kind of vibe.
He could have been a very cool adaptation of the Mandarin, terrorist modernization version of Iron Man's greatest foe, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came back in Shang-Chi. Also shocking. Now that was 5 years ago.
I don't remember it happening, and I certainly don't remember the last 5 years.
Dang. That's tough. Well, he was captured by the real Mandarin, Wen Wu, Shang-Chi's dad, who doesn't want to be called the Mandarin, and then now he's escaped and come back to America, which brings us to the kind of story of the show. So we've got a few flashbacks here. Episode 7 starts with Simon being taken out of school by his dad to go watch the original Wonder Man movie. In that movie, did you know that the costume that the guy's wearing is actually very comic accurate to a comic that isn't very relevant? So they did the accuracy, but they did it in a way that was picked it out from one comic because they liked it.
Why do you think they did that?
I don't know. Why do you think they made Silver Surfer a female? It happened in one comic, so they could.
Fair enough.
Yeah, well. Then he goes to see the movie, he comes out of the movie, and it's fine. And then afterwards, the next flashback is a time jump, but not a big one, to after a fire, and his dad is dead. Do you think his dad died in the fire? Do you think Simon killed his dad with his powers?
Whoa. Because that's never discussed, is it?
We don't know how he died.
Whoa.
We think it was medical condition, but... No.
Well, maybe the condition was allergic to fire.
I'm also allergic to fire, did you know?
I think most of us are.
I tell the doctor that every time. They don't think
time?
it's funny.
They don't?
No, they think it's strange.
I mean, How would his family not be more upset with him? Like, his mom is
Eric's
very
always
understanding.
mad at him.
Yeah, but Eric is a jerk.
Speaking of disappointing characters, so I'm a huge comic fan. Grace has read, Kate has read how many comics?
Ever?
Very little.
Very few.
But that's the unique perspective we have. But you watched the Earth's Mightiest Heroes TV show.
Incredible show.
With Grim Reaper, that very scary dude. And Simon's also in that show. A great portrayal there. Much more comic accurate, where he's actually a businessman. Because in the comics, Simon Williams is a businessman. His business is going under. His brother's a criminal, says, I can help you. Let me make you into a superpowered being. I know a guy. The guy he knows, Baron Zemo from Civil War. And the Masters of Evil, Enchantress and all that. Zemo does an experiment, and then Wonder Man has powers. He goes undercover in the Avengers to kill them. And then he says, no, I'm a good guy. I'm going to stop Zemo with you. And then he dies. Then he comes back to life. Because it's Marvel and superheroes.
Of course.
But his brother is a criminal and a villain who is very scary and awesome in the comics. And like all scary and awesome criminals from the comics, they are boring and terribly written in the movies.
Well, they wanted to make him redeemable, didn't they?
I guess he supported him in the end.
He did.
The actor was good.
Yeah.
The writing was good. It just wasn't the supervillain I wanted. Like,
was it even
me being
referenced
sad to
at
lose
all?
like Taskmaster and Grim Reaper? It's interesting you say that. In WandaVision, one of the opening credits for episode 2, there is Grim Reaper's helmet under the floorboards.
Okay, so he is at some point in time suited up, theoretically. They haven't thought about it enough.
No.
They haven't planned it out.
I had a theory that his business that was so successful and was like insurance or something was some criminal organization.
I remember you said that.
I think there's
possible.
still hope in a Wonder Man season 2.
Yeah.
Not much.
Maybe.
Maybe they cut off his arm. Maybe he gets pushed to the brink because
Maybe
his brother's
Rand
a superhero.
Enterprises comes in and gives him a badass new arm with cool.
You thinking of Misty Knight from
but
Luke Cage?
You said he has like a scythe, right?
Yeah.
Rand could make that.
Lots of Stark. Tony
could make that. You're right.
He's dead.
But Tony's
so he can't
dead.
make that. That's a good point, actually. I didn't think about that. But I'm hoping for more from the character from the future. I think the actor is great and was underutilized. So, speaking of actors, Yahya Abdul-Mateen as Wonder Man. Formerly, he was in the DC Universe as the Black Manta, arch-rival of Aquaman. One of my favorite comic villains. Done pretty darn well, actually. Not bad. You know that character from Young Justice.
I do, yeah.
And he's great in that as well.
He is. I just haven't seen his portrayal, so that's cool.
It's good. The movies aren't that good. But
in the Aquaman
he's
movies?
good.
Like the
he's
main ones?
literally in both of them.
Wow.
I
Is
know.
that his breakout role?
I don't know.
Interesting.
For me, it is.
Yeah.
It's the one I've seen.
So for the populace, it probably is.
Sure. But I think he played a great Wonder Man. My qualm is he didn't get an arc until the last 5 minutes of episode 8. He was kind of a whiny, annoying character most of the time. And in the comics, he's very wanting to be a hero and has a very inspirational arc, I think. I don't know.
That didn't come across hugely in this. I liked him, but he wasn't.
What did you like
likable.
about him?
I don't know. I really liked him more with Trevor. Like, I liked their interactions more than I liked Wonder Man
totally
himself.
Get that. Ben Kingsley is incredible.
That's true.
You know, we were discussing this earlier. There's an old group of Shakespearean actors that are all friends and buddies, and there's this old film of people teaching how to act Shakespeare. And in it, we have Patrick Stewart, Professor Xavier, we have Ian McKellen, Magneto, we have Dame Judi Dench, and some other incredible actors, and we have Ben Kingsley is also there. And he is the same caliber and quality as Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. These two major Marvel characters have been acting in Marvel the longest of any character. And he's Trevor. So we have like Professor X, Charles Xavier, mutant right activist and telepath, and Magneto, Eric Lensher, the master of magnetism, leader of the terrorist Brotherhood of Mutants, and an actor named Trevor Slattery. and it's just an interesting comparison of those level of them. But he plays Trevor so well.
He does.
I always liked Trevor, despite being disappointed about the Mandarin. But he's charming, man.
He is. You can't help but like him.
Yeah.
You root for him no matter what.
Gosh. And the moment where he sacrificed himself. Spoiler alert for the show at the top of the video that we didn't say, but obviously, spoilers. This is not a spoiler-free review.
Yeah, oops.
He sacrifices himself for Simon by suiting up as the Mandarin again, which I loved, and
cool.
delivering his speech and saying, like, I've been me the whole time. You'll never... They referenced Iron Man 3 quotes over and over again, and I didn't mind it.
You
Just
drank it
because
so much.
I loved... You'll never see me coming. What's
Pretty
the other
good.
one?
Just the sunglasses being in every scene.
Where's the sunglasses? Yeah, they had a tryout video. Speaking of flashbacks, a great video of him trying out as a drunken guy for the Mandarin. I think I love little context like that. Little moments that kind of can put stuff into perspective. I love that they tried him out. That he had to send in a reel.
Yeah.
That he was they added so much backstory. Like in the All Hail the King short, which was a great short about him getting kidnapped by the real Mandarin in the Ten Rings, with Justin Hammer in the end credits. I love that short.
Oh, he's so funny.
That's probably my
the
favorite.
The bloopers in the credits of that are hilarious.
Yeah,
Justin
Hammer confirmed gay in that 2014 one shot.
Yep.
Which I think is fabulous.
Love that for him.
It tracks. Bring back Justin Hammer 2020. What year is it? 6?
What year is it in the MCU?
2027.
Okay, so are we going to catch up? Is it going to ever like balance out again to be the correct year? Because that would be super helpful.
I think so.
Yeah.
It has before. Like Ironheart came out in 2025, and it takes place in 2025.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Feels good.
But like, the reason I think Wonder Man takes place in 2027 is this: Disney Plus has released the full timeline, and it put it after Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four: First Steps. So it seems to take place in 2027. There's some guys who have done some digging and figured out that the auditions are around March and April of 2027. And then the movie comes out in 2028, which is usual. You know, you do the audition process, production design, film the whole dang thing, and edit it. It takes about a year, you know, and we can know that knowing that Doomsday was filming last year and is coming out this December. Even though that's a really big movie, so that's even a long projection. But for that, 2027... And then his childhood is around the 2000s. It depends if he was blipped or not, because Yahya Abdul-Mateen is around 39, and he was 13 when the fire happened. So, depends on that, and if Simon is his same age. And then the Iron Man 3...
We don't know if he's blipped?
No, we don't know a lot of people that are blipped.
Oh, that would be a fun video to make.
I know, like, we know Moon Knight was not, because when he became Moon Knight was during the blip.
Yeah.
She-Hulk, we don't know. It's some of these newer characters. Miss Marvel. It doesn't really matter as much, but for him, where we do have flashbacks from before then, it feels a little more important.
Yeah.
You know, that could be an important reason for his character. And then we have Trevor returning to America flashback that happens right before this, and then the most important one, and this is the episode everyone's talking about, episode 4, Doorman, captioned Ding Dong.
Incredible.
Now, for those that don't know, Doorman is a real comic character from a team known as the Great Lakes Avengers. They are basically Avengers rejects who protect Michigan.
No wonder it's such a specific area.
They're so
just
funny,
thinking
though.
that.
They're led by Flatman, and he's basically Reed Richards' knockoff. He's smart, very smart, and flat. Next, then Big Bertha. She's a supermodel that can become as fat as she wants. Kind of like Fat Gum from My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Immortal, who you saw in She-Hulk. He's the guy who had a bunch of ex-wives and kept pretending to die.
Oh, yes.
They did him dirty, to be fair.
That was rough.
Funny in the comics, but not like a complete and total waste of everything. Ugh. And Doorman. And Doorman's powers are, he's a mutant, even though he's not a mutant in this, we'll talk about that. And people can go through him to get through walls, and he has access to the Dark Force dimension, which is accurate, just like Cloak from Cloak and Dagger.
So cool.
Yeah. So, but in this, we got another Roxxon confirmation, and they are still doing Dark Force from Agent Carter.
Oh, and Madame Mask?
Madame Mask
related to that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, for those that haven't watched Agent Carter, spoilers for that, you can skip ahead to this point. I'm sure I'll put that in later.
Nice.
But in that show, Roxxon, before becoming Roxxon, is known as... Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Do you remember what the group is called?
It's something scientific. There's like a
It starts with an I think.
proton
Group?
particle
It's the proton.
accelerator.
And that's exactly my thought, too. They are a group that is doing villainous science things.
Yeah.
With dark matter, also known as the Dark Force, or... Dark Force and Zero Matter. I combine the names. But they call it Zero Matter. And they're testing it. They found it in, like, the desert or something. I don't know. And then it latches on to... this woman named Whitney Frost, turning her into this creepy thing that can absorb people, and she absorbs her husband and tries to kill Agent Carter.
Oh, that was
And some guy's a ghost or something. I don't know.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And then that company is bought up and becomes Roxxon. I do know where it is. Hold on. It's in the MCU comparison sheet, just like everything else.
And for y'all who can't see, this sheet is the biggest sheet you ever have seen. I don't think I've ever seen a spreadsheet as big. Someday you'll see it.
It was in part of the last video. So the Roxxon Corporation was formerly known as Isodyne Energy.
Hey, you had the letter.
Yep.
Well done.
And Roxxon has appeared actually quite a bit now in the MCU in minor instances. It was in Agent Carter season 1 and 2. It was referenced in Iron Man. It was in the background of the fight. The one shot, A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to Thor's Hammer, took place at a Roxxon gas station.
Oh, hilarious.
Referenced in Iron Man 2. There's a Roxxon Formula One car in the Monaco race that Tony raced in.
Oh, yeah.
In Iron Man 3, the final fight is on a Roxxon oil rig.
Right.
It's used in Daredevil. Also a Roxxon, like, docks container sort of thing. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., more Daredevil. Iron Fist reference, more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. referenced in She-Hulk, Echo, and Captain America Brave New World. And the final one that I like the most, 2050 in Loki, when they go to the future. They go to Roxxon Mart or Roxmart or something.
Oh, where it's
a Roxxon superstore,
that.
And it kind of alludes to the fact that Roxxon has killed the Earth because of capitalism.
Are we in the same universe as Wally right now?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Feels the same.
Wally will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Terrible. That was really.
He'd be dead, but I love him. He would be fine.
He wouldn't be dead.
He...
Why would Wally lose in Doomsday?
You're right. Wally will defeat Dr. Doom
in
Avengers. If he does, you heard it here first. No one else is going to say that.
That's true.
Yeah. Let's talk about Wonder Man.
Yeah.
But Doom in Doorman, he finds a container of dark matter, zero matter, and a Roxxon trash can. And he gains this ability, becomes a famous actor very quickly while working for Josh Gad. And then in a film, he gets drunk, and it's a huge metaphor about how Hollywood picks up people and throws them away, and feeds their addictions to use them. It's very sad.
Wow. I didn't get that. That's good. That's good stuff.
It was a good episode.
It was a great episode. And it was all in black and white, which is crazy.
And he got taken to a facility, the Damage Control Supermax, which we've seen before in Miss Marvel, because they threatened to take... Or I think they did take the young boy at the end of that one, the son of the Jinn kid.
With the red scarf?
Yeah.
He was
no, not the red scarf guy. That's the Red Daggers.
Oh.
No, the annoying one. Cameron?
Oh, yes. Who she was like, oh, he has a car, or whatever.
It's actually the plot of Miss Marvel. And they took him away, which feels weird.
Yeah.
They might have taken Peter Parker there in No Way Home. They took him somewhere. I don't know if it was a Supermax facility, though.
And what makes it Supermax? It's just really
You can't get in, except Wonder Man did. But the question is, at the end of Wonder Man, there's some other people in those prison cells. I wonder who they were. I'm hoping we'll find out. We know who's in the raft right now. And, I won't spoil that for you, because we're watching Jessica Jones and other things right now, and there's some other people.
Know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Well, you know that Diamondback from Luke Cage Season 1 is there.
Badass.
The Leader and the Red Hulk from Brave New World. And Zemo.
Currently up to date, those
up
people
to
are
date,
there?
Those people are
right
there.
Now.
And half of the Avengers have been there.
What?
In Civil War.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
This same spot. Okay.
The raft,
wow,
not the damage control facility. This is different. But I'm curious who is here besides possibly Cameron and Doorman. They're really, they're doing terrible. Damage control has appeared a few times. I think this was the best use of them as a whole. But I wish they were more comic accurate. In the comics, they're so like, we want to clean up your mess.
They're just nice. They're like helpful. In this, they're like
they're jerks.
Mean
well,
all the
there's
time.
such like portrayal of government agencies that need to lock people in prisons so that we don't do political commentary on the lore classroom.
Don't we though?
But like,
don't we though?
The MCU did it first.
Yeah.
So we're just commentating on the commentary. How's that?
Whatever you want to tell yourself.
Sure. I want to tell myself that I'm a good person. It's getting harder.
Cheers.
Anyway. So, yes. The Doorman episode was really cool. It ended with Simon on the set of The Rookie, I think, because he walks past a cop car, and then Agent Cleary in episode 3 says there was a porta potty incident. I've had a porta potty incident, but not like this.
Agent Cleary being...
the guy from Damage Control.
Great.
And he says that there was an incident on the set of The Rookie, which Simon was on watching this video, where a porta potty exploded. And so I think Doorman episode takes place in about 2 years. He has to get famous and then lose fame. And 2 movies are made during that time. Or one's made and produced and released, and one is starting to be made, and then he's locked up. And then Simon gets the news on his phone in around 2025 or 2026, and then blows up a porta potty while on the set of The Rookie. And that's when he gets on Damage Control's radar, and they start looking for a way to book him.
Tough.
And that's where we get to. Other important things? Let me see. Let me check my notes.
Yeah.
Did you like his mom? I liked his mom.
I liked his mom. You really liked his mom. I liked his
mom.
mom
Is
a
an
lot.
abuser in the comics.
Oh, that's different.
So is his dad. And they were very nice.
They
in
were
this.
very
so
nice.
That's not comic accurate, but I don't think I care.
It was lovely.
Yeah, I don't think I care.
Made me feel happy.
We did references.
Whatever.
Details. Costumes. He wore... For the movie, he wore pretty accurate, kind of the black with the tank top black suit with the red W. That was pretty accurate. And the red sunglasses being accurate, like, cool. Even his movie premiere look with the red suit was an homage. It wasn't, the red trench coat, which I love, but it's all right.
But they got the sunglasses from the original.
Yeah.
Major plot point.
I wanted more escapism, but I'm happy with what we got. And the MCU being quality is not something to look down on. And I do sometimes, because I want big explosions.
Oh,
it's okay.
He
didn't use his powers, and he didn't act like a hero.
Maybe 4 times in total, but not on purpose.
Yeah.
He just lost it a few times.
I liked that though.
I liked that.
I liked watching him lose it. That was probably the best acting of the character. The rest was like a funny commentary, like an SNL sketch.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah, so I think that's about everything. The score was good, very entertaining.
Yeah, it was.
Great to watch Josh Gad sing that song from Frozen while the Imagine Dragons guy was the DJ. I don't know. I didn't get that scene, but I thought it was funny for the Doorman episode. The Doorman episode can do no wrong. What about what ifs? If you could change any one thing while we wrap up, what would you change?
Whoa.
What would you add?
The people who were making the candy that they thought were drugs, more screen time for them.
Totally. They were hilarious. That episode didn't feel necessary, but it also was one of the ones I enjoyed the most.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Daredevil Born Again bank robbery with Yusuf Khan.
Oh, incredibly
like an episode
fun.
that was so not necessary, and I still don't know what the gem they stole was.
Yes.
I hope there's more about it. But also, who cares, because it wasn't relevant.
It was a blast.
It was a blast.
So fun.
It wasn't relevant.
Whatever.
Not to the overarching plot. Which is fine. It felt like they just did a lot. And cool that they got Joe Pantoliano in this.
Wow, that's a name.
From Baby's Day Out. I like Baby's Day Out. I watched it as a kid. I still like it. I liked watching Joe Pants get kicked in the crotch by a gorilla. That's the plot of that movie, and the baby laughs, and it's not great.
Seems like you're
He's
the
better
only
in
one.
The Fugitive. You need to watch The Fugitive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Harrison Ford is running from the law, accused of a crime he didn't commit. It's like
all I heard was Harrison
movie.
Ford, and I'm in.
Great. It's like the Red Hulk is being chased by the captain from Captain America: First Avenger. The
Chris Evans?
No, not the Captain America. No, the other guy.
The captain?
Dude, I can't remember his name in First Avenger or the actor's name. The mean guy, the sergeant, who's like, you're making me cry.
Peggy's person? Who she was with all the time?
I guess.
Like, who enforced her being kind of crazy?
Hold on, I have it in the index, I promise. I just have to
I know
find
who
it.
you're talking about.
You do know who I'm talking
Yeah,
about. Chester
I do.
Phillips.
Oh.
Chester Phillips of the United States Army is chasing down the Red Hulk, and Joe Pantoliano, who is in the MCU, is also there trying to help.
Wow.
That's The Fugitive.
Okay, sounds fun. Is it young Harrison Ford?
Yes.
That's crucial. Okay, great.
All right, well, that's Wonder Man. It was great. It was great.
It was.
I wish it was more Marvel. I wish it was more fun. But truth be told, I am just like, I'll take what I can get.
Yeah.
You know, with Marvel, we've gotten the She-Hulks and the Echoes, but we've also gotten the... I don't know, what's my favorite of Marvel?
Ever?
We've gotten the Winter Soldiers and the Falcon and the Winter Soldiers.
Yeah.
All the Winter Soldiers.
There's a theme
More
here
Bucky.
for you, I fear.
I like Bucky, what can I say? So, to get something that's just great, I'm good with.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We have more videos coming out soon. We're going to keep going with our Road to Doomsday, even though we put it on hold for a while. So check those out. And yeah, thank you guys for watching and getting in touch with the lore.
Cheers. Have
Cheers.
a good one. Bye.
All right. Bye.